Good morning, Madden people. Back today for another little daily review, recap of what we got off Good Morning Madden, and kind of go through and maybe take a little bit deeper dive into some of the stuff that we're looking at. First thing I want to talk about, we do get another set of challenges today. So if we go in here, all the way up at the top, that's going to be the Madden21 Stimulus Package challenges. They're full games. There's 9 of them. I don't know how hard they're going to be. If you want to turn them all the way up to 5, you're going to be able to get the max stars, which you need to get your midfield pack. The idea behind this, if I'm understanding it correctly, is to make up for the week or two we lost of solo battles. So these rewards in here through all these different tiers are actually comparable to getting like MVP rank if we were to have done solo battles and gotten that rank. As you play through it, you're going to get 2 Hail Mary packs. You're going to get that red zone pack at 35 stars. So to get the best pack, you don't need to do it on 5 stars. But to get this last pack and get the full MVP rank rewards, you're going to have to play them on 5 stars. And you're going to have to go and get all of them done. I don't know that I will. I don't know that midfield pack is necessarily worth it. That red zone pack is worth 35 stars in my opinion. I know they're full games. It's gonna stink playing through them, especially with all the other solo battles that we got going on and all the other solo challenges that I have to be making done for me. I got to get them done. I got a lot of solos to do. I just don't ever seem to have enough time for them. But that's our new content of the day. There's nothing new in the game outside of those. So I want to go through and refresh on a couple things. There are still the limited times in the packs currently. There's 3 of them. There's the 1 limited time kickoff, ultimate kickoff Jamal Adams. You can see that over on the far right. And then there's the 2, which I think we're going to start getting this every week. The 2 limited time series guys. I don't know what to call them because if you go in here and look in the auction house, they actually have their own filter. So that's what makes me believe it's a different program, and we might see this more often every Thursday, which would be really nice. But if you go down here into the weekly stuff, you look at the limited edition, it's its own filter. So I'm thinking we're going to get that, and I think it's kind of like Signature Series last year. But you do got the Aaron Rodgers, as well as the Denzel Ward down here somewhere. They're down to like a mil from, their 1.5, 1.6 that they were at yesterday. So there's a little tip for everybody. Unless you've got a real bad itch to play somebody, wait a day. Wait 2 days before you go pick them up. If they're going to come out on Thursday, you can get them by, later Friday, maybe even into Legends Saturday, and get them much cheaper. Still be able to utilize them for Weekend League. But I would not go out and grab these guys the first day unless you happen to open one. If you open one, sell them the first day. Sell them quickly because all that happens is the price just plummets on them. Another quick reminder, I believe I touched base on it yesterday, but these performance tokens, don't forget to complete these sets and get any of the teams that you want to get. They do expire. They expire in less than 1 week now. So go get some of these guys. If you want to hold off till Sunday, go ahead and pick up the NFL performance tokens, the things that go into this. These tokens right here that go inside of it. Wait till Sunday and see who's 2-0. It might help out a little bit to start off with 3,000. It might soften that blow of how expensive they are. But still pick a team. Just because a team went 2-0 in the first 2 weeks does not mean that they are a good team. So pick somebody that you see has some longevity. The longer they can stay, above 80% win rate, the better this is going to be for you. So maybe wait till Sunday. I mean, you could be confident in some of these guys. The Packers are probably going to be pretty good this year, at least looking at that week 1 performance. You got the Ravens that are going to probably be pretty good. Saints are going to be good. That defense looked pretty good, or maybe it was just that Brady looked pretty bad. Who else you got in here that's going to look pretty good throughout the year? I've heard some people say Cardinals. Cardinals are a sneaky play. I've heard a lot of people say the Chiefs, obviously. But there's some teams out there that are definitely better than other teams. So take your time, do your research, because they are expensive, and you don't want to waste a bunch of money to go with your team that is really bad. Like I'm a Vike fan. I so want to buy a Vike one because I had promise for them, and maybe they just got up against a really good offense week one, but dang, their secondary shows how young it is. So it's scary. I don't necessarily know I'm gonna do Minnesota's because it's expensive, and I don't want to waste that much coinage. Another thing, it is Friday, so we do get solo battle resets. Go ahead and come in here and reset them if you played through all your Wednesday solo battles. I do not go for the legend rank. Um, it's nice and it should be simple to play them all on all Madden and beat them. I mean, it's just the computer AI. Run mid blitz, run your play action rollouts where you just run Lamar for 40 yards every single play. Do whatever glitchy plays that you want to do to get up here. I don't like risking it because if you drop one or two games for whatever reason, you're out. So I just play through here. I play them on 80%, and they're easy. They are super easy. Like there's times where I gotta go do something, and I just set it down and let the defense play. And I don't. It doesn't matter if they score or not because I'm already up 45 points. But go ahead and do those, reset those if that's something you're into. If not, it's a long grind. I totally understand if you don't grind them out. It's 13 games, full games every single week. Um, but if you got the time, like I do, go ahead and do them. It's as you can see, there's some packs I'm gonna get out of these. I'm probably just gonna take the coins out of them, but get MVP. I'm gonna get into Weekend League, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna get a Red Zone pack, which is pretty nice. So if you got the time, go ahead and do them. If not, take a hard pass. It's not the end of the world. It's not like you're getting 90s out of this whole deal. But last thing I want to discuss real quick is the market. It does seem like the market went down a little bit yesterday. Some people are saying it went down a lot. What I was doing yesterday was Team Diamonds, and the individual cards that I was looking at didn't seem to take a huge dip in price, so I didn't notice it as much. But I hear training's down pretty good. I hear if you go up and you start sniping the 89 heavyweights, you can get them down 150, 160, and that's pretty good training. I didn't compare it really to everything else that's out there because again, I wasn't buying up training last night. I'm waiting till tomorrow to buy training, like I do every single week. Um, and I think for these first couple weeks, it's going to be a real good value because we get Wild Card Wednesday. So what I do is I buy up training real cheap on Saturday. I hold the cards until Wednesday. I see what's coming out Wednesday, decide whether it's worth it based on however much I paid for training on Saturday, and then I either sell the cards for a markup because they're more expensive during the week. When Wednesday comes out and there's a store offer with training, we all saw it. Training spiked way up. All the cards spiked way up that people were buying for training. So I buy it on Saturday. I wait to see whether the better value is to roll it into training and buy stuff off the store, or whether it's better just to sell the cards back and decide which one has the better return for me. But that's going to be tomorrow. Again, about 9:30 in the morning ish, 10 o'clock ish, 11 o'clock ish. You need to be on. You need to be figuring out whatever filter it is, however much you want to spend. I usually go in saying I'm going to buy, four 87s, which is going to give me, I don't know, 7,200 training back, and I'm going to spend that on the store. Um, I'm a little bit more rich this week, so I might go in and buy 8 of them up. I don't know. I spend a good chunk of my coin. There's always a risk that something happens and the market crashes Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but I don't think, at least this week for sure, that we have too much to worry about. I've rambled on enough. I've given you a little bit of content. I've given you some insight what I'm doing going forward. Uh, Legend Saturday is a big, big opportunity to make money. I cannot stress that enough for you. Reset your solo battles. Don't forget to do your team performance tokens. That's huge. Pull for these guys if you're a pack puller. I might go through and I might pull up a bunch of these get a player packs. If I do, I'm going to have less to spend on training on Saturday, and I don't know that I want to do that. I feel better making money off the training scheme, but either way, I'm going to do something. We're gonna continue to make that money. I'm working the Barry Sanders. Once I get him, I'm gonna sell him off, so that coin stack's gonna jump quite a bit. And when I do, I think we're gonna really update the team. I play squads really is all I play online, and I got a guy who's got a pretty good defense. My offense lacking, so I want to catch up to him. So when we go into squads, we look stout. Even if if we drop the ball, that's our own fault. But at least our teams aren't what doing it. But until next time, peace out, Madden people.